You ready? Okay. What is it? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Right. Okay. So 50 is going to do, if he can, got me tea. A few runs on Pro Mod. Thank you very much. A few runs on Pro Mod 2.30, which I said I was going to stay away from because no sooner are you going to get into Pro Mods than they will have to do another update so that they can incorporate the trailer package that's come out now. So this is just me having a look. I don't know where I'm going to go. I have managed to get Eddie Stobart skin to work. Wow, whoop whoop, that round of applause. And it was difficult for me anyway, because I'm not that brilliant at doing this stuff, to be fair. And I was messing around. I can't get the trailers to go in, that's the problem I've got. So we have got Eddie Stobart skin, and we have called her Molly Ann. If you are unaware of the Eddie Stobart transport empire, that's what I will say, guys. I think there were 3 brothers or 2 brothers. You can Google it. Set up a haulage firm. It's gone mega now anyway, like you say. And all their trucks are named after females. So that's the truck. And it is an authentic type skin, as you can see. Eddie Stobart head office 01925 605 400. Please try that number and tell me what you get. Because I've never called it. Never called it at all. Okay, so this is the truck. It is a MAN V8. Not a heavy haulage. I didn't actually set it up for heavy haulage, so I will look at that. But that's what it is. Let's get that thing turned on. Oh, listen to that. Oh. Sounds good. Yep, sounds good. Let's get inside. Let's have a look at the lighting system on this thing. Here we go. There we go. I didn't put too many lights on it. Thought I'd make it look a little bit realistic. So what we're going to try and do is look for a job. Let's have a look. See where we are. Okay. We're near France. Wonderful. So we need to head. Oh, you can see how much I've not done. Look at this, the update. 2.30 at the moment. Still carries Barcelona. It carries Belfast, which is nice. Belfast is very nice. It then I'm gonna look to extend this with Rust maps, because Rust maps would fill all this, which would be nice. Would take all this up. We've got a few areas that they've done. So, to be honest, I would love to go over to Barcelona, because Barcelona is a frame killer. The scenery looks absolutely amazing. If I remember rightly, there were a lot of people having issues, and there was a young lad, so I've been told, that mapped Barcelona. But it does look nice, I've got to give you that. So we're in Limgos. That's how you pronounce it, Limigos. Don't know if I'm pronouncing these right. And we are going to take a job from here and try and head. I'm going to try and head over to Barcelona and see how the game handles it. A bit of a trek, but we should be able to do it. Have a look what jobs we've got here. Jobs market, freight market. Let's have a look. I have uploaded the Yah-Ready trailer. I have got, oh dear, there's so much I put on it. Jazzy Cat military pack, Jazzy Cat trailer pack, and the Jazzy Cat farming pack as well, which I've put on it, which seems to work all right. Realistic. I've also got realistic companies, so we'll see what happens. Right, where's that thing going? Okay, that's not going for me, so let's do this right. That's going too far out there. I want something that's heading down towards Barcelona. Barcelona. You watch. That's nice. I love the military track. I love the military ones. I think they just look so nice. They're all heading the wrong way. There's no Yah-Ready trailers this side as well. Oh, come on! One of you's got to be heading down. Got to be. Destination up. Let's do that. Try that one. Oh, God. Portsmouth. Reykjavik. I can't pronounce that. Rijeka. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a boring trailer. What a boring trailer. Let's have a look. That was going right the way across. Where's that? I'm going to see where they're all going. And I don't think anything is going to go. Oh, that might be all right. If we get one from, to be fair, yeah, we can take one from here and see if there's one going from there to Barcelona. Let's do that one. Set out the GPS. Okay, let's go. Let's get inside. Oh, watch this now. Track IR will not be working. I guarantee it. Oh gosh, that surprised me. That has surprised me. Get that. Oh, because I've been stood around. I've got an issue with my air brakes. Okay, let's go. Right. Let's have a look. Oh dear, let's get comfort. Oh, we're going to do good on this 50. Gone the wrong way straight away, look. Let's turn this thing around. But it looks nice, I've got to say. I was having a look at it and I was a little bit reluctant about loading it in. It does look okay. And I always say this, guys, please, 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 if you are going to get Rust maps, can we do the £1? That's all it is, £1. And all it does for you, no disrespect, is give you it all in one file, create your diff folder, and you are sorted. Let's go and accept that truck. Now I need to know why I have that blue, the blue symbol. Why do I have the blue symbol? I think what Muller. I kind of go for that one because it's different. Let's take that one. It's different. There we go. I want to know what. I just want to know what this symbol is here. Oh, okay. What's that symbol mean, 50? High beam. Get it off. Wow. Would you say 50 is a long distance lorry driver? Not a chance. Not a chance. God, you can tell I haven't played this for a while, can't you? No, oh, it will accept it. Let's do it. Let's go. So I'm going to try and stream as long as I can today, because you will not see me for a whole week after today, guys. As of tomorrow, I am officially on holiday and will be abroad for 1 whole week. So we've got only 6 hours to go on this. It's not too far. So yep, 50's on his holidays, going abroad. Gonna spend some time with a good lady. I don't know what's the good thing, spending time with her or going abroad. I don't know. I've had to do my chores as well. Thank you very much for that. Are you guys gonna let them know? You see the lorries? Oh, come on! What? Thank you very much. I'm gonna just push him out of the way. Traffic coming round a roundabout. What do? Give way? Do you wait? Or do you just pull out in front? Well, if you're an AI, you just pull out in front. Right, let's go. Let me just set this head tracker up a bit. There we go. Right, let's have a look what we are actually carrying. Oh, cargo's motorcycles. Wonderful. Got enough. I should have enough fuel. God, you can tell I haven't played this for a while. I think I tried it on... Was it Saturday? We did the... yeah, on Saturday. I think we did the multi-stream and I tried it then. Let's turn those lights off. And I kind of enjoyed it, so I thought I'll do Pro Mods and see what Pro Mods has got to offer. Pro Mods, more aesthetics, looks nice. Trailer packs are good. I haven't activated the trailer ownership just yet, although we're still going to have to wait for Pro Mods to update that. Let's put cruise control on. But it's always nice, always nice. I do like the game, I just don't play it enough. That's the problem. I do not play this enough, and I am speeding. So let's see if we can do this right and stick to the speed limits. Would be nice. Get that down. I'm going to try as well later on today. I want to have a look at 2 Point Hospital, because I've been playing it off stream and it is awesome. It's so nice. But I want to kind of look at that later. So let me get this. I want to get the speed right on this. My eyes are playing up because I'm not seeing 56, which is going to be probably that. That shouldn't give me a speeding ticket. And see how I go. And I need to find out where the Yah-Ready trailer is being held as well, so that I can do a few runs with that. So when I've gone down here, I want to try and see if I can take my trailer into Barcelona. I've also turned up random events as well, so we'll see what happens with that. I've put that at about 50% just to see what happens. Now, if you think 50s driving is boring, I will explain this game to all the people that don't know of it. It's a driving simulator. Do you understand what a driving simulator is? Means you stick to the speed limits and you drive the truck as, I'd say professionally, but let's not do that. As professionally as you can. It's like doing flying and then deciding, you know that there's a speed limit below 10,000 feet. You know that you have to follow certain aviation rules. So you wouldn't jump in a plane and go, do you know what, let's see how fast this thing can go. You just don't do it. And in a truck, believe it or not, the majority of trucks on the road these days have got limiters. Which means, guys, you can only do certain speeds. There we go, look. You can only do certain speeds, guys. That's what it means. That's a limiter. That's all it is. So, what we do, we stick to the speed limit as best as we can. And I want to see a lot of the scenery and, you know, just what they've done with this. Pro mods at the moment, from when you used to load into pro mods, and pro mods was probably what, a few Blue Man's, I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. How are you? You'll have to excuse me because I've moved. I best put this over here so I can hit the commands properly. I've moved things all over the place, guys. Trying to tidy up so that when I come back, I can come back to a clean place. I am fine, sir. How are you? Oh, dear. I don't normally stream in the day. Have a look. So we're looking at, it's only a short run so that we can go over. I just want to go over to Barcelona. I did like it when I was in Barcelona. It looks so nice. I am always fine, always good, always doing great. And I read that wrong. Blue Mastiff. Okay. But yeah, I'm always good. Enjoy myself. Do not let things get to me. Well, I say that. I try not to let things get to me, I should say. Because life is too short. And I'm just looking at pro mods. Taking a drive. See what it's got to offer. Trying to keep this thing straight. Yeah, look. Oh, I've just seen one of my trucks. It's only when I look up. I've set the dead point so that I can just glance up. But it's when I'm, you know, kind of do that or kind of move over there. That's the difference. But if I just look straight and glance up, it's kind of fine. It's not eye track it. Well, this is track IR, this one is. I think the eye tracking's very, it's the same sort of concept, but just a different make. But they all do the same thing, so. They all do the same thing, but probably eye tracking is a lot cheaper than track IR. If you go down, well, that won't be seen, but if you go down to the main page, Le Shark, thank you very much for the host. I have got it on my main channel page. You can hit the link and it will take you there, sir. Not a problem. Le Shark's in the room. Let's turn this off so that I can just put volumes up. Le Shark, how are you, sir? Thank you very, very much for the host. Yes, I've got it. I was playing it yesterday, sir. I was watching you play it. I was lurking. I picked it up yesterday and I do like it. Serena, yeah. It's like you're in the Serengeti though, isn't it? I like how you can see the distance for your kill. And the springbok, oh, they are hard to catch. But I managed to, I thought, was it a wart or a boar? A boar. I managed to kill a boar. It does look nice, I've got to say. It really does look nice. You're going to buy it now? Well, to be honest, if you are not streaming or anything like that, I would probably say I would think about it first. Why are you slowing down? What the? I would think about it because it is not cheap. But then that's entirely up to you. There are cheaper versions. There are cheaper things on the market if you want to use that. But Track IR is probably the most expensive. There's a thing called Hat Track that uses the PS4 camera or something. I know there's quite a few out there. And I have just noticed. Wow, that's some time on here then. That's good. Then if you're playing as often as that, you probably may need it, yes. But have a look at it. I'm not one of these guys or streamers that wants people to just... I know there are a lot of people that see things and they think, oh, I want one of those. But if you're not putting enough time in the game, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. I mean, I think that there's a setting in the game so that when you turn left or right, the camera will move to where you're indicating anyway. So that's fine. And if you think about it in hindsight, when you're on the straight, do you need it? Because even if I turn mine off now, right, so that's turned off, I can move the head around and I use the mouse. Look, still okay, still not too bad, but I'm used to using head tracking, to be fair. I'm going to go over here, go through that one. Yeah, I like the indicator one. I think it's quite good because when I had a very cheap wheel and I didn't have Track IR, I used to use the indicator one because I thought it was really, I mean, I got used to it. It was very good and I really liked it. And it's only because I've been fortunate with work, bonus, things like that, that I thought, do you know what? I'm one of these guys that I work a lot. Well, I think I work a lot and I hear what hours some other people do. And I just thought to myself, I'll go out and I will treat myself to the Track IR because for me, it was probably the better option. And I did get it in the sale. I got it in the sale in a whole bundle. And I couldn't even tell my good lady how much this bundle cost me because she would go, what? And I wouldn't do it anyway. This is a man thing. A man and his gadgets. You never take a man away from his gadgets. That's what you don't do. I'm trying to be sensible today and drive within the speed limit. Oh, you've got the G20 and the shifter. All right. Do you know what, the shot? You're right. Complete with the eye tracking. No, that's good then, that is. I've got the, what you call it? G29. G29. I've even forgot what I've got. You can see all my stuff on my page. I'm not going to get to it. Sorry, G27 I've got. I did have two, believe it or not, but I sold one the other week. I think I'm coming off here. 50. Are you coming off? Let's get into the right gear to go up a hill. But I'm just chilling. The wife said giving her a new gadget is like... Oh, do you know something? Yes, look, I'm going on holiday and my good lady has already been out, bought 3 dresses, tops, all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I did? Went in my suitcase, looked at what I wore last year and thought, well, that's okay, I've only worn it once. That's okay, I've only worn it once. That's okay, I've only worn it once. That'll do. The underwear, okay, they'll be all right, I've only worn them once. Bit smelly, but guess what? My socks, only worn them once. Yeah, they'll do. I'm like that, in other words. I don't go on holiday to impress anybody. I go on holiday for a break, to relax, to enjoy myself, to drink, and to eat. To eat. Wow. That's what I go on holiday for. Hey, do you know me? I'm the throwback. Honestly, I am the throwback. I'm walking around in t-shirts that say 1987. Was a great year. ABBA for #1. I'm trying to see my truck. I've only seen one. I've only seen one of my trailer skins. Here's one. Is that one? No. Oh yeah, do you know what I mean? No, what is it called? 85 is the best year. Do you know something? We have this conversation and I do like it, but I turn around and say probably yes, 80s running into the early 90s was absolutely brilliant, because the music scene was outstanding. The music scene. I worked at a lot of the pubs and clubs. So I used to enjoy myself. I used to have so much fun. That was the best time. For me, personally. It was nice. People were different as well, to be honest. They're not like they are now. I always think that people were they were more caring. I think nowadays it's more think about yourself. I've noticed that a lot. It's more about yourself these days. People trying to prove how good they are at things. Yeah, it is. People what I don't seem to understand is help back then was you going and doing a favor for somebody, you going and physically helping somebody. I don't get it nowadays. I don't understand a lot of it, where, you know, oh well, if you can't do that, it's your problem, and look what I've got. And I think, you know, it's not about that. It shouldn't be about that. Right, let me slow down because I've got vehicles trying to squeeze through here. And we go into a narrow lane. And I've never really been like that. I'm not that kind of person. Put my foot down to get around past this guy. I'm kind of different in a way that sometimes I think about other people before I think about me. And that's not a good thing. I understand that... How can I put it in a way you guys will understand? I understand that people are important, but you need to look after yourself. And many a time I have gone, well, I'll go without, I won't do this, I won't do that, so you can. And then you kind of get to a stage where you think, why are you doing that? You can always help somebody. Oh gosh, I need to go to another gear. You could always help somebody and support somebody, but always make sure you look after yourself at the same time. Because if you don't, you then end up coming off worse. I'm a year 85. Okay. Oh, okay. Machine, that's a tricky. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. It's really good. If you think about the year that me and LaShark were born, and the year that we enjoy, I mean, I've enjoyed some absolutely brilliant times. I'm kind of liking this, guys, for the scenery. You give pro mods 10 out of 10 for what they can do with the scenery. When you look in the game and you actually drive these, they're not the same. Not at all. I've tried not to add too much to this at the moment because the game is running fine. What I will then do is I will add bits to see what happens, because I want to put a random event there. Look, I want to put a season mod on. How? Blue, do you know what? I'll agree with you on that one, but the difference is my good lady is older than me. That's the difference. I didn't even indicate, and look how tight this town is. You see, this is what I like about pro mods. Look at this. That's what I like about pro mods. Look how nice this looks. Yeah, as if you could go 50 around these corners. There we go. Look, there's plenty of random events going off, guys. I'm going to read that message properly in a minute, the shark. I'm just trying to wind me away. I didn't even think it would be like this. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that look, and that's... I've been fortunate, and I've always said this to Janet. I don't know how we would cope if something happened to one of us. We are fortunate, touch wood, that we have both not been ill and been able to get on with our lives. But you see, the trying time is if something happens to one of you, where the other one has to look after the other one, and that, to me, is very, very trying. And you want to see how important... Wow, this... There is no way that a truck carrying a trailer coming up here would go any faster, and it says 50. It just couldn't happen. Yeah, do you know what? And look, my father passed away of cancer and things like that. And I do sometimes think to myself, you know, you have to look after yourself as best as you... I try to. Which is nowadays, I try not to stress over things. I try not to worry about, you know, what's going to happen. I let things go a lot more than I used to. Well, there's obviously going to be no overtaking on here. And I tend to, you know, be like that a lot. Not to worry about things. These roads are incredibly winding, guys. Did I not check the route before I picked this? There's no way you can do 50 in that up here. You just can't do it. Well, it says, oh. But it looks nice. This looks absolutely amazing. This does look nice. Yeah, I mean, I think... I'll tell you what happens, the shark, and you probably will agree with this. A lot of things and a lot of ailments tend to take you when you slow down. If, for instance... I'm quite an... Well, I try to be as active as I can. But through work, I have no choice. And I tend to find that if you then stop doing things and you just sat there and you're moping and I tend to think you get ill. I tend to think that's how you get ill a lot. Pure evil. Wow, what a name. How are you? Pure evil. Woo! Wrong way offence. What's that? Yeah, I lost my father through cancer, to be honest, and I think, honest and truthfully, for me, it was watching him go through it that's the issue for me. That's really what did it for me, watching him go through it. Because my dad was one of those black guys, and I'll tell you something now, he was... Did you hear about Modern American? Thank you. I hear about it now, the shark. I do hear about it now. And as I was saying, my father was one of those big, stocky guys. Wow. You would think he went to the gym every single day, but you know what? Never visited a gym. He was just naturally muscly, naturally strong. And I tell you what, it was like when I grew up, that's what I wanted to be like. You know, There was no fat on him. He used to smoke, he used to have a drink. I always remember when we were younger, my parents used to have a lot of parties, and the people that used to come round are the people that we probably grew up admiring, looking up to. And my father passed away good few years now, and I always remember, you know, as he passed away, within a couple of years his friend passed away. Within a few years after that, the other one went, and I've actually, and I know it's not a nice conversation to have, and it isn't, but to remember them is absolutely brilliant. And I'll tell you something, I always look back at what he used to say, what he used to tell us, and the things he used to do and all that lot, and it's so nice. I'm good 50, don't let me names. Do you know what it is, right? I can tell how a follower or how somebody in the chat will be by their name. Now, the idea is, even though you say, you know, don't let that bother you, it's how people, you came into the chat and the first thing you said was good morning, right? Everybody, that's what you said. So I then didn't think, oh, we've got a young lad here, or a young, because I don't know ages on anybody. We've got a young person here who's got a name called Pure Evil. Is he anything like, what's that? Now, would you have a, oh, I'm just going to go. Would you have a name like that and then go and have a Prime account, which soon as I see that somebody has got a Prime account, I can understand that they are a proper Twitch user. That's what I always do. I look at that. This I am enjoying. This looks so nice. It's killing me frames, by the way, guys. I'm trying to drive properly. It gets comfortable in my seat. But it does look nice, this does. Look at that. Looks absolutely brilliant. I am turning right. Let me take that turn. Renault truck dealer discovered. And it looks nice. I mean, look at this. This looks really nice. Could you imagine, even if you was in a soft top, just driving around here? Ooh. See, I'm trying to use the sat nav on the actual dash. That's what I'm doing. And I don't know if I'm gonna make a wrong turn in somewhere. I know I am. But this does look nice. Like a bank. I think that means you can go. Yeah. Ah, yes. I'm not going to get it because I didn't really play a lot of the Farming Sim 18, and I had a server and everything, and I didn't play a lot of that at all. So I don't think I'm going to get it, or I probably will eat my words and have a look at it and then make a decision later. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm coming up to my destination, which is this turn here. Let's just pull over and use the whole of the road. Transnit. There we go. Oh, this is absolutely, that was a brilliant run. I did like that. Let me just accept this and see where I've got to go. We'll go for the reverse. Okay, so get this thing turned around. Why would you have a helicopter here, look? Why would a helicopter be here? Doesn't make sense. Right, let's see what we can do with this bloody thing. I'm running the mod as well, guys, which takes away the great big... And I know people say, 50, why don't you stay inside the cab while you're doing it? Because I love to watch trailers reverse, because where I work, there's actually a Farm Foods right next door. And I never go to the guy, can I sit in your cab while I watch you reverse this in the back? I stand there in awe, and I watch him reverse this trailer in. And I tell you what, he is so good. And his name's Bob. I've even been watching him for that long. His name's Bob. And honest to God, the guy can reverse that thing anywhere. Why is it not giving it to me? Oh, I'm not back far enough. No! Am I that off? Excuse me. God. Let's go back inside. I'm that far off. It's not giving it me. And honest to God, I'm no good when I do it this way anyway. Look, watch. To me, this is boring. That's my opinion. I find this boring because you're just watching from inside somebody reverse back. When I like to watch the pivot and how they do it. I'm still slightly off though. That's why I tend to do it from outside. It is no, I guarantee it's realistic, but I got it, look. It is realistic. I kind of get it, but what I've got to do is I've got to play the game more, do a lot more reversing, and I got an achievement for that, by the way, guys. And see how we can do it. If this great guy, we get great people in chat. You know what I like, LeShark, is when people come into the chat, because I wasn't really going to stream today. And me doing this is getting out the way of the good lady. Look, she's made me a cup of tea. She's given me one of my new pet hates, and she's gone, leave me. So she can get things done. I also had to do my chores, which means, oh, I hate to say this. I had to, oh, there it is. So we have got the Yah-Ready trailer. There, look. So the Yah-Ready trailer loaded in nice. And the double one. Let's have a look if there's anything around here. Come on the last page. No. So it isn't all the way over here. So now we want to go to Barcelona because Barcelona looks nice. So let's have a look. Watch everything be going the opposite way. When the wife brings you a brew while streaming, nothing quite like... You know something? I have to be honest as well. And she's not into any of this. She looks at it and she says, why you got so many monitors? What's this? What's this? When I first started streaming, she used to come in the stream as a 50+ lady. Because it was a new thing, like anything. It was just a new thing. And she would be in the chat and everyone would say hello. Then after a while, she's gone, nah, this is not for me. So then what she's done, I've got nothing going. Nothing going that way. Then she's just gone. She's kind of interested when I tell her, you know, I've hit this number. Oh, come on, please don't let me go back. Look at that. That is bad. That is bad. Oh, dear. That is bad. So I can't get over to there, can I? And that's really what's done me. I kind of think to myself, she's not really that, but she'll look after me. There's nothing going where I need to go from here now, guys. What can I do? Can I quick travel somewhere? Yeah, let me see if I can do this, because I wasn't able to do this last time because I didn't know if I'd set the key up. So I'm just gonna write the name of that place down. Only because I'll not be able to spell it right. And if you don't spell it right, you ain't going anywhere. What is it? Andro. Andorra. La Villa. Let's see if I can get over there. Oh no, so that's 1 second. So that's where I am. I need to go to... We just might as well go to Barcelona, aren't we? And see if I can go straight there. That might be better. Right, let's do that. Let's see if I can get there. Oh, let's see if this thing works. I was trying to get it to work last time and it wouldn't work. But let's try it again and see what happens. Let's just go drive. See if I can get over to Barcelona and pick a job up from there and then come back out. See if that works. Go to... Is it Celona? Oh, it helps if you spell it right, don't it? When the wife brings you... I'm reading that one again. I'm sure you don't put anything else but go to. It isn't it? No. How do we do this then? Yeah, how do we do that? Because I used to be able to quick travel anyway. But I can't now. I can't do it. 50 can't do it. So I'm going to have to drive somewhere else. I don't think I've opened the console right. That's what it is, since I've done the new one. So let me tell you what I'll do. Yeah, I'm a bit of a... But the idea is, don't let none of that... Don't think that I went out and went, do you know what? I'm going to get all this. I'm going to get all this and I'm going to start streaming. This has been something that has taken me over a good few years to put together. I didn't just go, do you know what, 50, I'm going to stream. So I'll go out and buy all these monitors, buy all this equipment. I've from way back in the early days, I was one of those computer idiots that always had 3 screens, that was always back from the Righteous Orchid days on the graphics card, when you used to have 2 graphics cards connected together to make the 3D work. I'm back from that era. And I always used to have 3 monitors and I used to run my games across all 3. Always been doing that for a long time. My friends used to come around, wow, what's all this? And I used to get them into it. Went to college to do other bits and bobs around, you know, things like that. I'm going to try and set a route and try and drive down to somewhere, see if I can pick a job up. Because, or in fact, do I need to go to Barcelona? Come on, 50, let's just stop messing around here. Quick jobs. Let's have a look at this. Market. I'm here. Let's just pick a job. I want to enjoy myself. This is nice. I like where I've been driving it. The roads, where's that headed? That's a long journey. Back through to Germany. I want something that's heading over here then, don't I really? What have we got? Lipto, Nice. Anything going over that side? Not many jobs this side. Oh, see if I can pick up a contract job. External contract job. One of them might be taking me over there. Have a look. I'm a bit particular as well. I like to look at it and think, oh, you get a nice trailer. Won't give me a contract job from where I am though, will it? See, because it's pro mods, there's not a lot. I want to go over to Stockholm. Right, I'm just going to pick a job from where I am. Let's just do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be here talking forever. I wanted so much to do my own trailer. That's a lot. That is a journey and a half, that one is. Take me forever. That's another one. They're all big jobs. Oh, I tell you what, destination. Do that. Come from over there, haven't we? I'm going to sort out my oh, these are the big jobs, right? Okay, so shortest destination is going to be this one. There's got to be a job from here coming over. There's got to be somebody going over to Barcelona. How long's that one? Bilbo. Bilbo. Can't even get one going into. Is that one off? For the shortest run, that's back where I've come from. I think we'll do that one because I like the road. So undecisive, aren't I? So undecisive. We'll do that one. That should be from the same destination. Have a look. Oh God, that's a bit of a trek back down where I came from. Okay, let's get off. Let's get off. Doesn't take me too long to get there. 8 miles. Hopefully this thing will handle a bit better. And I can look, actually I can have a look around because it does look nice, this does. I think them lights there are just warning you that there's a crossing, but they're a bit overkill. I mean, we don't have anything that extravagant in England, it's just a normal bleeding red, yellow ball on a stick. Just so that you know it's there. Like in Spade. Ben Tomo? Do you like Gary Neville? You'll have to explain who he is, but no. Oh, by the way, hello. We have this thing of... How are you doing, sir? See, that's what I like. I like when people come into a stream and they actually say hello. They don't just go, oh blah blah, oh blah 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 blah. Because when I go into work, or why is that telling me I can't go down there? Hold on a second. Where's 50 going? Right, I'm trying to follow this sat nav without. Oh, I'm supposed to go straight on. I'm trying to follow this sat nav without making any errors, but that's not going to work. You'll get used to me, guys, don't worry, you will get used to me. Hello, bro. How are you? You say to yourself, how many times do you walk in a room and there's a conversation going off and you just go and you jump in? You don't. You either say hello, you stand back, you wait. But I love how Twitch is, people, and I think it's an age thing. I have to be honest, it is an age thing. I really do. Because it's like a chat room, people just join into the chat rather than, you know, hello guys and this and that. And I've noticed that a lot. I've noticed I'm the biggest lurker around. When I'm in a stream, I will lurk for hours. If I'm doing something on this screen here, I'll have something running there and I just lurk. And I do see a lot of people, they'll just come into a stream and they'll just go boom, as if they're part of the conversation. And I always think to myself, it's always nice, was it Freight Market? Yeah, to just say hello, because it's what you do. So I've picked this one. Let's see if we got a different trailer. Oh, I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to go for that one. Take the job. I'm 44 and think it's rude not to say hi. You get me, mate? No, you're right. No, look, I'm not going to start dictating to people and telling them what they have to and what they shouldn't do. But no, you're right. You are right. I love how they've carved this one into the mountain just to build this unit. Right, so is the only trailer here? No, there's my trailer. There we go. Now I've got, somebody said I've got to do this realistic. I'm thinking, guys, let's not have an age war. Because at the moment I'm winning. If we have an age war, guys, I am winning. I think that is my trailer. I'm going to try. I think it was Pure Evil. And do what Pure Evil says and make it look realistic. Here we go. I think this is my trailer. It could be, I don't... You know what? Have a look. Yeah, it is. I was on the right track. Diablo. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I'm here. Give you a good run for it. Right, let's get back inside. I'm trying to do this properly now. The guys have said I need to do this properly. Make it look more realistic. There you go. Look, so I can do it. Just turned 22. So I can do it, look. Let's put the brakes on. Let's just turn this off for a minute. Let's just have a look at this. So I can do it, look, guys. You see? 50 can do it. Put that in gear. Let's pull it forward a bit. Oh, you can't... Ben, you can't do that. You can't, because I'll tell you why you can't do that. Because if you're turning around and saying 66 is like a OAP, just look at the name. I'm going to say hi, and what does this say? What does that say? 50 plus gamers. So if he's 66 is like an OAP, I'm more or less on my way there. So I'll be getting my bus pass soon. It's all good fun. It's all good fun, guys. I tell you that now. Yeah, I'm a 90s baby. It's the 90s, baby. I want to party like it's 1990. Mr. Gaza. I feel like an OAP. No, I don't. No, 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 no. I feel like, can I be honest? If I could go back to any age, I would probably go back to when I was round about between 25 and 35, I would say. I would definitely go back to that. Because I was working pubs, clubs, and honestly, I was having an absolutely amazing time. Amazing time. I'm just trying to work out. You see, what I do is, because I'm in a foreign country here, I try to work out what the right side of the road is by looking at the road signs. How sad is that? Yeah, I've got to be honest, guys. Honest to God. Right, we may need some lights. There we go. Yeah, I have to be honest. I had an absolutely amazing time when I was working pubs and clubs. Nottingham, Derby is very near. Yep, 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 yep. Dawn, yep, yep, definitely. But I don't, when you say OAPs, yeah. I think what it is, a lot of people don't seem to respect old people, and they don't. They think they're a pain. They think they do this. They think they do that. But do you know, if you think about it, in the real world, they have been through probably what we're going through in a different kind of genre. Because if you go back to the early 60s, when, for me, when music was probably in its infancy. You see, I was born 64. So music was in its infancy. So even for me, listening to some of the... And I can't remember a lot of it, look. Can't remember a lot of it at all. Groat Melon, how are you, sir? I thought 50 was just a name. I did actually... Oh, come on. I thought long and hard about my username when I was going to stream. And yes, the 50 plus gamer. Well, a lot of people may look at it and think it's just a name, but no. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but 50 plus gamer is actually 50 plus years old. I am sorry that I'm going to ruin your guys' parades by looking at me and thinking I'm the oldest looking 21-year-old you've ever come across, but guess what? It's all true. Oh God. I've got to change gear, guys, sorry about this. This is very hilly. You're almost 22. Like you could... Yeah, you see? So, I could be your older brother, but that means I'd have to beat you up every time. Isn't that what older brothers do? Beat the younger brothers up? Or get on their nerves? Or fight? Hey, do you know what? I like that comment. I like that. I used to work in Top Shop Top Man back in the day. I'm used to do it. Yeah, I used to work in Top Shop Top Man, yeah. And I can always remember this young lad came in. He was going out and he was with his mother, and I'll never forget this. And he brought this shirt. Now, back then, the shirts were loud. You really got dressed to the nines when you went out. Not like nowadays when they go out in these what the so-called called Bun 9001. Thank you very much for the host, sir. When you used to wear these skinny jeans that people think look trendy. I'm just showing my age. So he bought some nice trousers, nice shirt, and he decided to himself he was going to go out with his friends. Oh, I should have gone round rather than go this way. And he bought these nice shoes as well. And I went, you look like a stud muffin. His mother turned to me and she said, I don't know what a stud muffin is, but if I found out it's a rude word, I'm going to come for you and speak to your manager. And I just looked at him again and I went, listen, Dread, when you go out, you enjoy yourself. He knew what I meant. He knew exactly what I meant. And she was a lot, well, obviously his mother, and she didn't understand where I was going from. But that's what people are like. People take things in the wrong content. I wasn't being offensive to him. He was going out, he was looking to the nines. And you going, yeah, man, you're a stud muffin. Which means he's going to go out there and he's going to pull a bird. But she was very, here we go, guys, random events. She was very stiff upper lip kind of thing. Oh, look at this. I've got to pull up for this. Do you know when you go rubbernecking? Look at that. Now that is an accident. I've also got a camera mod running as well, guys, so I can pan out a bit better. Look at this. Looks like an Audi. Well, whatever it is. Oh, excuse. Oh, sorry. Who am I holding up? Oh, okay. Now, can I do a hill start? Can 50 do a hill start? Oh, yes. And I always remember that. And I wasn't worried about it so much. I was kind of thinking, how can you get yourself in... You can get yourself in trouble by making a comment, but not something that was very... I didn't find it very rude, but then again, you can say something to somebody, and guess what? They probably won't... I've got to go down here, haven't I? Oh my God, I don't want to do this. Because this is going to be one hell of a snake pass. And look at the load that I'm carrying. Extra long trailer as well. Sean, thank you very, very much. Sean Pie, thank you very, very much for the follow. You will be notified
You're ready.
now. Right, I'm going to take this one steady. And I know this is 50 driving, trying to drive properly. You look like Jamie I doubt it very much, but thank you anyway. Thank you anyway. I will take that. I'm really testing this gearbox on this vehicle here and the brakes, because all I'm trying my best to do is not to have an accidental. Super Mr. MC, hello, how are you? Hopefully it's not just me, but I'm sure any lorry driver coming down here would have this same issue. It's not just me and the way I'm driving, is it, guys? Let's get back into that gear. Right, okay, we are turning. Nothing's coming, let's go. I wouldn't know. Lou Gossett Jr. Never. Lou Gossett Jr. I'm telling you now, he is an actor. But yeah, good actor. Jerry Maguire, if I think it's right. Show me the money. I think that's what I remember him in. He's been in quite a few. To be fair, I'll tell you where I remember him from, and you guys might remember this. And I think it was one of his first acting roles because he was a young kid. Boys in the Hood. He was in Boys in the Hood, and I think it was one of his first acting roles. Yeah, he was an Officer and a Gentleman, but I don't forget, I loved my gang films back then. And I remember seeing him in Boys in the Hood. And I thought that was a brilliant film, that was. He was very good. You sound like you're from Notts. No, mate, I'm not from Nottingham. Nottingham's another place. I don't know where Nottingham is. I don't know what accent that. Yes, I'm from Nottingham. You're from Sheffield. Oh, nice. Just up the road. Yep, used to travel to Sheffield on a regular basis when my son used to play ice hockey. That wasn't Welsh. That was just something I put together. That was a mixture of Welsh, Asian, English, Nottingham, Sheffield, all jumped into one. Wow, it's getting dark, guys. It is getting dark. And I'm going through the city. These roads are very, very narrow, so I'm trying to take them as wide as I can. Banton, no, I know. You're from Nottingham. You sound like you're from Nottingham. Then you put Sheffield, so I'd assume that's where you were saying you were from. No, I'm from Nottingham. I was saying you're either from Nottingham. Oh, okay, sorry. Yes, I'm from Nottingham. Yes, Nottingham born and bred. In other words, the brother from a different mother. Roots was one. It wasn't in. Hold on a second. Roots was one of the early films he got. Was it? I didn't know he was in Roots. No, I don't think he was in Roots. Lou Gossett Jr. No. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yes. Sorry, it's me. Getting actors mixed up, Diablo. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Nozzabox, my man, is it that? Nozzabox, 13 months. I was watching you as well, mate. It's nice to see you back. And for you, there you go, sir.
Ready?
13 outstanding months. No, I'm not a Forest fan. I'm fine, Nozza. Absolutely fine, mate. Absolutely brilliant. I was watching you, taking inspiration. Now, guys, do not, I'm going to tell you how much information I was taking. Do not shout people out in chat when they're lurking. It's a Twitch. You know we don't do that. But yeah, Nozza, you were making a lot of sense in a lot of things you were saying. Nozzabox, guys, if you haven't followed this guy, he has come back to the bright side of streaming. At the moment, he is on the dark side, which is Mixer. He is an absolute good friend of mine. He's been streaming longer than I have, as you can see by his follow account on Mixer. And looking at things, his follow account on Twitch will precede me very soon. So guys, please, if you want to watch a streamer that's entertaining, slowly creeping up through the ranks, please give Nozzabox a follow. And remember, when you follow somebody from my stream, you tell them where you came from. I always say that. But yeah, Nozzabox is a good guy. Oh, and by the way, Ben, he's from Nottingham. Oh dear. Do you like Liam Gallagher? To be honest, I don't know Liam Gallagher. I know he was part of the Manchester band Oasis, yeah? If that's what I'm thinking. That's what I do know. I never really liked Oasis because, well, I can't say I didn't like them. It was not my kind of music. That's all I will say. Gonna look back in anger. Yeah, it just wasn't my stuff. Although I lived in Manchester for about 2 years, and they were all absolutely mad about him. But look, you can't knock something because you don't like it. I don't do that. Each to their own in my world. I mean, I was back in the day, I was always into my hip hop, funk and soul, and guess what? People didn't really like that, but I never let it get to me. I just thought to myself, do you know what? Each for their own. And then if you've worked in pubs and clubs, believe you me, there's not music that you can say you don't really like because you get to play everything. What's my type of music? As I've got older now, I don't have so much of a preference, but I do still like, how can I put it? I like dance music. If I say that, then you'll understand where I'm coming from. I like dance music more than anything. I've always been into my dance music because, believe it or not, back in the day I used to be a bit of a mover, you know. Prodigy, smack my bitch up. Yeah, kind of. Back in the day, oh, you were into all that because you were probably influenced by your friends and things like that. But I've always been into my hip hop, funk and soul. When I was younger, I used to buy a lot of imports from America. You probably won't have heard of these: African Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force, Nucleus, the Johnson Crew, things like that. I was into all stuff like that. Pink Floyd, I like some of their stuff. Some of early things. Out of the Land. Never heard of them. Early rock. You see, this is you see what I mean now when you look at it. This is why sometimes I don't like to put the music, the chat music, stuff like that on, because you're going to get something I don't like, and if I hear something I don't like, it's not fair for me to then go, oh, I don't want to listen to that. Prodigy album, not me. I don't know if I need fuel, you know. Let me just check something. Let me check. I've got 400 odd miles, I'm okay. Oh, you know the Johnson Crew, brilliant. Because they used to be my thing. The Johnson Crew, I used to listen to, I mean, African Bambaataa. He did a track with John Lydon, who was the lead singer of the Sex Pistols. Back in the day, because that's how big they were back then, and people still didn't know who African Bambaataa was. Zulu Nation, they used to go under a community called Zulu Nation. And it was just a different kind of beat. And what happened, John Lydon got to hear about this Zulu Nation, and he wanted to see what it was all about, because it was all American. Oh no, I've stalled it! 50 stalled it! Brakes on. Wow, 50 went and stalled it. Right, come out of gear. How can you stall this vehicle? Brakes off, go! There we go. Yeah, and I can always remember Africa Mambata when they did their stuff, Zulu Nation and all things like that. Renegades of Funk. Ooh, I would sing for you now, guys, but I don't think you'd like it. Oh no, I've still gone the wrong way. You know, I'm so bad with the sat-nav. How do I manage to get anywhere? Oh, it's straight on I'm going now, look. I tell you what, I'm a good truck driver. I managed to get that round without hitting anything. Because if you look at a lot of the things I used to listen to back then, which is Africa Mambata, I guarantee that the music that a lot of you guys are listening to now, if you're into the dance scene or something like that, it will have some influence from that kind of stuff. Yeah, if it was exactly, you'd never make it round. Like if you had a 7.5 tonner, you'd never get through this. And I've got realistic lights going, look. Here. So you kind of have to drive it right. I'm going to have to do a stream one night and put some music in so you guys can hear what I used to listen to. Because you would be, I wouldn't say you'd be shocked by it, but you'd probably think, wow, 50 used to listen to that. Oh, fat hit. Oh, sorry. Because that's what I used to be like. I was kind of, I wouldn't say a rebel. No, I wouldn't say I was a rebel, but I was... Oh, we've got to slow down. Going far too fast. But I was kind of... attitude. Because it's how it was back then. As weird as it sounds. Yeah, I used to have attitude. What we used to do back then. What you looking at? But it was never a violent kind of thing. I wasn't into any of that stuff. I was fortunate. I was never into any of that. I'm trying to look at chat as well as maneuver this road, which is not easy. And I'm trying my best not to have an accident. Oh, so how am I late? How am I late? Let's have a look at that. Just checking something here, guys. Remaining time is 1 hour and 49. And I have got 2 hours to go. So this is me talking to you guys in chat now. So, foot down 50. Let's go. Gonna have to speed. Right, I need to go through a telepass. There isn't one. There isn't one. Oh, 50, man. What are you doing? Stalling! Wow, how close do you have to be? Right, let's go. Go, go, go. 50's got to make up some time here, guys. Carrying some loads here. Motorbikes. Let's see if I can make some time up. That's no wrong turnings. That's no issues with anything. High beam on. Put your foot to the floor, 50. Speed tickets, I'm going to have to get them. I think what slowed me down was the fact that I was going through those winding roads. I think they were slowing me down a lot. At least when you're on the motorway, you can at least put your foot down. Oh, you see? I said I get speeding tickets. I've got it indicate to go into that lane to pass this guy. And I've got to maneuver. Oh, I might as well stay behind the car. Oh no, now I've got to drive right. Mr. C, how are you? I have to drive right now, don't I? I have the Speed King himself in the stream. I said I was going to stay away from pro mods, didn't I? I did say I was going to stay away from pro mods, but you know, because I've been off, I've had the chance to load it in and have a look at it. I'm just trying to make up time. I'll move over to that lane. I like it. I do like it. But the thing, like what we was discussing, you're not going to have it for very long, because by the end of, I'm sure it's by the end of this month, they're going to have to update it so that it can carry the trailer packs, the new trailer ownership. So, but it's nice. I like it. I've put probably 3 of the mods with it, and I will show you because I know that you like Eddie as well. Maximum, yeah, you get what I mean? So before long this is going to be incompatible. If I get a straight, I will show you the skin, because I'm doing the Eddie Stobart. I do like the Eddie Stobart cabs. Just trying to, I'm trying to make up time, so if I'm driving a bit, I can see an accident happening here, I can. Oh gosh, you can definitely see one happening now. So Eddie works again. Oh, what it is though, it's, I can't get the trailers. Yeah, let's see if I can show you. It's the trailers I have an issue with. The cab works, but it's the trailers I have an issue with. When I load a trailer in, the game crashes straight away. So I know it's the trailers. The trailers haven't been updated to 1.30 or something. So I'm just waiting for them to go through. But the cab, I managed to get the cab working, and I've only got the cab for the Scania, Mercedes and the MAN truck, when I used to have one that worked on all. But you can't get them all. I'm just trying to make time up for this job here. How long have I got? 1 hour 12. 28 minutes. Whatever happens, I'm going to be late. Whatever happens, I'm going to be late. I've got the I've got an Eddie Stobart tandem pack. I've got the Eddie Stobart what do they call it, fuel trailer. I've got the Eddie Stobart building trailer that looks like it's got bricks and stuff on it. I've got quite a bit, but nobody has bothered to update them. It's as if they've just abandoned them. Because I used to do a lot of streams and it was all Eddie Stobart this, Eddie Stobart trailer, double trailers. Just can't do it now. Until somebody decides to repack them. Right, let's have a look. No, it's coming on there. Let's get over. I'm just waiting. But I can do my DHL. I can do the UPS. They all work. I've checked all those. And I want to do more of this. I need to do more of this. I don't do enough of it. That's the problem. I just don't do enough of it. That's why I'm not so... I'm not as good at parking as I used to be. $50 used to be a dab hand. He could park anywhere. Reverse. With his eyes closed. Could do the lot. But now I struggle. And like any game, the more you play it, you kind of get used to it. You kind of understand it. Oh, this is a... Only because I want to overtake this guy. Woo! Gonna have to slow down now and get into the right gear. I'm never gonna make it up this hill. Indicate. Always skilled, always the best. It's right though, I'm in a foreign country, aren't I? So you wouldn't follow the British rules, you have to follow their rules. And that's how they told me to overtake. This trailer in front is part of the trailer pack that I've got. Because I think it's a train he's carrying. A train carriage. And then you've got the military pack, which is nice. Okay, let's get here. There we go, look. Managed to get here, okay. I follow... Do you know what? That just makes me laugh, you putting that in chat, to be honest. It just makes me laugh you doing that. You follow the highway code? Oh dear. Please. Let's put some lights on so you can see where we go in here, guys. Ooh. Oh, that's where I'm going, straight on. Wow. This is what I like when you come over, when you come abroad, you know, when you see the road layouts. The highway code of Mr. C, yes, which is, if you have fuel in the tank and you have an engine, how fast can you go on the fuel that you have got? That's got to work well. I kind of like that ruling though as well sometimes. I'm going straight on here. So many roundabouts. Wow. You see, we got vehicles. Got vehicles parked up. I'm late now. Vehicles parked up. Yeah, true. Right, I've got to trying to work out where this thing's taking me now. Straight over. You got to give Pro Mods credit. Look at this. These guys, unless the place is closed, these guys are all waiting. Look, not easy to get through. They're all waiting to unload. Hold on a second. I thought I'd missed a turn in here, but some lights on. That don't look right. I've missed a turning. I must have missed a turning. Because this ain't right. I'm going to turn it around. I've missed a turning. I've definitely missed a turn. It's a dead end. Oh no! God, I ain't going to be able to turn this around in here. I know that for definite. Oh gosh. Hey, 50 is a good driver. How have I missed the turning? Am I not following this sat-nav right? No, it's just somehow I've missed a turning. I can't work out how I've done that. Let's go back down and see what's gone off. Yeah, because somehow I've got to get in here. Go on, you can go. You know what? I can't find my way into this building. No, can't find my way in. Right, okay. You ever done that? It's not that one. Well, I'm going to turn around and come out. You seen it? Where? Because it's dark. According to this, let me ring the large sat nav. I'm trying to follow this right. So, according to that, you come out here. 1.31 version. Right, so where do I turn in now? Let's have a look. I'm going to cut the roundabout right. How do I get into this place? On the right? Oh, but it's no road. Is it a dropped curb? Oh, that's what it is. It's a dropped curb. Okay. The curb's been dropped. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a drop curb. I just couldn't see the road going that way. That's what it was. Okay. Right, let's go for... always go for reverse. And it's dark. Right, so looking at things, I've got to park it. I think it's there. Yeah, I'm going to drive to it so you guys can see where I've got to park it first. I've got to park it. There they are, look. They're the two hazard points. That's where I've got to park it. Now, can 50 do this in the dark? Never. Can't see. Tell you what, let me see if I can do this. People say this is cheating. Will people say that's cheating, or is it just because I want to see? Is it just because I want to see? It's not cheated. It's not cheating. It's me parking a vehicle and doing it from the outside view, although that trailer does look nice. I do like that trailer, I have to be honest. Schwarzmuller. I do like that trailer, I have to say. You see, I don't know if it's just me, I just like to watch them park like this rather than the other way. It must be me. Until I get good, which I am going to start taking training on, I'm going to have to do that Scania training thing, aren't I? I'm not going to be that good where I can park them on their own. Not yet, anyway. I'm just not that good yet. But it'll come to me. I think I can't. What I can't work out is which way to turn the bleeding trail. Oh, here we go. Look, not too much 50. Take your time. Because for me, you don't see anything. I'm just seeing a wing mirror. Yeah, I'm just seeing a wing mirror. I can't do. I don't like that myself. Just me. Preference. It's only about the trailer. There we go. It's only about the trailer. Parallel parking, that's a challenge. I've done it, haven't I, though? I did it in the late. Talking to you guys just made me late. What's that about? Right, let me just save that. There we go. Save that one there. Just want to have a look at... Gosh. Let's have a look at this. No, we'll do it the other way. We'll do it this way. So, boy on. Okay. Oh, we've got a Yah-Ready trailer here. Or did I just see that as a... Have a look. Where's that going? It's only a small run. We might do that one, a small run. Have a look what trailers we've got. That looks nice. I don't like that trailer though. That pivoting trailer, you'll never get it anywhere. Where's that going over to? Marcella. Right. Wow, what is that? Flat car. Oh, here we go. That might be better to go to. Yeah, we'll do that one. That's a decent run. Let's have a look if anything's going. Yeah, we'll do that one. We will take this one here. Right, where am I going to pick it up? I need fuel. Definitely need fuel. Okay, and stick to the rules of Mr. C. Oh, it's actually the place where I came, where it was dark and I went down there. It's from there. It's from down here. Let's get fuel first. We'll drive through. That's not good parking. Not good parking at all, guys. Okay, fuel tank. So I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming it's from down here. It'll be a bit of a tight squeeze to get out of. Have a look. Can't be that one then, can it? Let's have a look. Head towards the green. Oh, it is here. Head towards the green flag. Don't see a green flag, but okay. Oh, here we go. Look, it's just the green flag has just appeared. Here it is. Have a look. Is it this one? What is the load? I didn't check what the load was, did I? I'm sure it's this. Oh, that, I'll tell you what it is. Because I've taken away the circular white thing. I can see the X. Because the trailer's so long, it's actually covering part of the X. It's this one. Let me look at the trailer for you, Mr. C. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's flat car. Cargo is flat car. Destination is Veneris, if you pronounce it right. Logistics. And I want to get going so I don't get late. But yeah, it's some sort of a... I don't even know what it is. But yeah, what it's done, if I go outside, I can't zoom in that much. But you can just see... No, you can't see it. There's an X just on the floor over there. You're probably not able to see it. Jimmy is crazy. Looks like produce. Probably might be. I need to set these mirrors right as well. That would help. That would really help. I haven't even adjusted the mirrors or anything. I've just literally loaded the game in and somebody says you can adjust the mirrors and all sorts now. There we go. Well, I got it. So I do believe if I play the game long enough, I'll get it. I'll be able to do all this. Look at this thing. Do you know what? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pull this thing. Oh yes, look at that. Just pull it out, find out what it is. It is a long trailer, sir. You are joking if I'm going to get this out of here. Look at that. You are kidding if I'm going to get that out of there. And that needs beacons on. Look at the size of this thing. And I've got to go... Please, please, please. I've got to turn left. Please. Right, let's get back inside. Yes, okay. That's going to make it a little bit easier. Right, let's see what happens. This is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be fun. I've got to take control of the weight and work out that. Wow. See? Hit the curb already, guys. Oh, God. Is that the right way? What? Oh, no! No, look. What did I say? I was following the police car. No pressure. One second. It was a pleasure speaking with you all today. Oh, it's a nice meeting you guys there. I've really had the last few days, and it's amazing, simple as gesture. No, it's nice and lot, and that's nice for you to say that in a conversation with a stranger could save my life. Hopefully. No, that's good. Now, why is it that they're going that way? Because I know I was on the right. You think I've gone the wrong way round? Yeah. Well, why did that police car do it? I just followed the police car. Right, so what I'm going to have to do... Wow. Have you ever seen a lorry get stuck under a bridge? Because I remember the first time I seen a lorry get stuck under the bridge, I was like, wow, this is fun. God knows what that driver was going through. And the police don't want to help. Right, let's see if we can get this thing done. Come on, 50, just stop messing around now. Let's just get it done. Make everything as wide as possible. There we go, you see. Pure evil for you. Part of the 50 plus squad now. There we go, sir. You ready? Right, let's see if I can get this to the destination. All I'm trying to do now is work out that I don't make any mistakes, because if I make mistakes now... Oh! You see, the trailer's far too long for me. Right, just slow down, take your time. It can haul it fine, it's not a problem hauling it. It's the length of the trailer when you're turning corners. That's the problem I've got. So I don't know how I'm going to get around those winding roads. So what I have to do... Take your time. There we go. Man truck dealer discovered. Takes a while to pull off as well, so there's a bit of weight behind this thing. This is do you know what? This looks nice. You should have seen earlier on when I was coming through. It did look really nice, I've got to say. I was quite impressed with it, to be honest. I love the scenery. I love what it looks like. And again, pro mods, isn't it? You can't fault them for what they do. I think the only thing you say is, as the maps are getting the way they are. Yeah, this is nice. I do like this. Let's see if I can get outside. There we go. Look at this. Look at the water. That looks nice, that does. Stay over there, 50. In fact, because it's a wide load, I can actually do that. I've got my beacons on. But it just looks nice. I do like it. Right, let's get some speed up here. Come on. I'm actually struggling to pull it. Oh gosh, I'm struggling to pull this. So braking's going to be an issue. That's better. 23 tons. Woo! 23 tons. Wow. Okay. So we've got to drive careful with 23 tons because the stopping distances is going to shorten by a great deal. Oh, nice ones. See, this is where I have to be careful. This is going to be difficult. I know it is. See, the cars can overtake. Actually, they're supposed to overtake in this lane, I think, not that lane. To be honest, I'm supposed to be in that lane and they're supposed to overtake in this lane, I'm sure. That's following Mr. C's highway code. Oh, this is all nice. Yeah. You're talking about my wife. Oh, Jimmy. How are you anyway, Jim? I haven't seen you for a while, to be honest. I know that Mamba's... I haven't seen... Actually, to be fair, I haven't seen Mamba streaming for a while. Is he okay? I have noticed that. I haven't seen him streaming, or I've probably been too busy wrapped up in my own streams. But I haven't seen him streaming for a while. This load at the back is quite wide. I've just noticed that when I come through that tunnel I nearly hit the wall. Thank you very much. Right, let's get some pace going on here. Adam, woo! How are you? How you doing, Adam, mate? I think I'm okay for fuel. That's good. What did that say? Polymer? Nah, this looks nice, look. You see, this is what I like about it all, Mr. C. This is what we like about it all. I'm going straight on. Get in the right gear, that would help. Yes, trying to drive for Eddie. They'd have probably sacked me by now. No. They would have definitely sacked me by now. Look at that. Definitely. They wouldn't have kept me on. I knew he was going to go straight on. Just to get in my way. I'd have to change gear. I think I'm going off to that slip road just there. Are you going to stop? Nope. Wow, this was... Don't ask me why it's taking me down. I've got no idea what all this is about. It's taking me... It's taking me through all the short roads to try and to try and trick me up. You see now, scenery. We'll look at scenery. Watch it. Groped by bulls. Wow. We're looking at scenery here, look. Why would it have taken me this way round? Oh, see? I think I've damaged something. I've just seen something fall off the back of the trailer. What? You see that in the rearview mirror? I'm trying to turn the corner and this car just decided it wanted some of me. We've got pharmacy here. I like the way they've done this because I'm going to see all this when I go abroad. Because it's exactly what it's like. They have the flashing medical cross thing. Right, I've got to go wide here because at the moment this is... Wow, this is not easy to drive at all. Will I make it under? I don't know how I managed to get through there. Right, let's go. No, it's a medical. Because I know that I should be able to go straight on, shouldn't I, and go straight through. What speed am I doing? I've got to be below 30. Come on. Yes, wonderful. Turn the lights off. Yes. You know what? It's been in the right gear for this thing because it doesn't all too well. Right, here we go. Speed up. Right, we're getting some motion now. Hats off to Pro Mods, I'll say. Hats off to Pro Mods. And then you think, what are they going to do next? I don't know because I've got to go. I think the reason I'm streaming early now is because I'm probably going to come off for an hour or so to get something to eat. And then I'm going to come back on again. And I think for me personally, I probably will only stream till... Let me just see what time it is now. Yeah, if I come back on, I'll probably go off in about an hour or so's time. And for me, I will only stream till about 8 o'clock-ish, if that. Because I've got to get up early hours of the morning to get on a great big iron bird in the sky. That's what I've got to do. Now I'm travelling far too fast. I wanted to stream, you know, the other few days, but I thought, no, let me take that time off because I'm off work anyway. And it'll probably be better for me. That's all I did it for. Oh no! You see how wide that trailer is at the back? Got caught. You see how wide it is? Look at this. I've come through at just that tight an angle. It's got caught on the edge. I'm trying to still pull it through. Wow. If this caused a problem at customs. Let's go back inside and work out what gear I'm in. Right. Do I go back? Yeah, go back. That's better. Woo! Pull it off the wall. Does that damage the trailer? No damage to the trailer, but damage to the truck. There we go. So yeah, let's have a look. So by this time tomorrow, I will be in Spain. Look is to now I can tell I'm on different side of the road, and I'm just thinking. Now I can put my foot down. How far do I have to go? 5 hours, not too long. And we'll be in Stockholm. All right, for a fortnight. Whoa. I call you a globetrotter. You like to travel there, don't you, Mr. C? May have punctured a gas tank. Right. I doubt it very much. I think what I wanted to do as well was I wanted to pull one of my own trailers. But I'm too far down for one of my trailers, so I might see if I can do a quick travel somewhere and load one off. I know that I've got some in Liverpool. See, the only difference with this, too many checkpoints all the time. Oh, come on, got to come onto this level 50. Get onto that level. Get onto that level. Get into gear. Here we go. No, see? It's the, I don't know if it's me or the trailer trying to work the trailer distance out. Because I keep, look. I'm coming through and I seem to keep hitting that side, look. See it? It says I'm okay, but I seem to just keep hitting it just there. And I can't pull it over. Oh, you can. There we go. So weird, that one, look. I'm trying to look at the load and find out if it's... I can't tell if it's even, but... Yeah, there, look. Trying to work out whether it's the way I'm doing it. Oh, here's one of my trailers. Look, there we go. I crashed into one of my own trailers. Look at this. I'm looking for one of my trailers. I can't find it, so what do I go and do? Crash into it. That was brilliant. Look at this. You see, that's the trailer I wanted to haul, because that's mine. He's carrying it and crashes into me. I've got to reverse. That's got to be funny, that has. My God. Right, go. You ready? Go. At least I found one. I've got to be happy. I found one. So they are this far down. Okay. I'll pick one up. Oh dear. That's brilliant, that is. 50 can't find one of his trailers, but what's he going to do? Crash into one. I think I need to be... I don't know if I need to be in that lane. Let me check that sat nav out. Yes, I do. Let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I've got to stay away from these edges. I'm going to try and drive down the middle of the road. Now that's nice. I'm following one of my own trailers. Oh, come on. He's not driving it very well, is he, guys? Oh, come on, I'm not crashing again. Just want to get alongside him. There we go, look. I've got to go the other way, but I'm just staying here for the fun of it, look. There we go. Here's my trailer, guys. Those 50s trailer! See ya. Hey, Diablo. We all did the same course, but I went to work for Eddie. That's the difference. I went to work for Eddie, I did. I'm not working for that 50+ gamer. You don't pay well. That's what they were saying. So I was looking to see if I could pick one of those trailers up somewhere around here, but that must have travelled all the way down from, was it Plymouth? Yeah, Plymouth and that. Oh, I think I'm up here. Oh, and then I'm up here. Wow, this is some journey. I can't get too close to the edge because of the trailer. Get back onto here. Oh my gosh, Dan Rams! Where have you been? You ready? Where has Dan Rooms been? I'm now flat out, guys. That one's for you, Dan Rooms. Haven't seen you in a while. Been a busy guy. Have you been away? Have you been locked up? Woman with a sword. Oh, yesterday we have... Oh, okay. Not using my mirrors, guys. Whoa! I just have to be careful of how wide this load is going through. Look at that. I can see an accident coming here. This thing's quite wide, and if I hit the edge, manage to get through. Woo! God. Oh, yes. Aftershock was in yesterday. First time I've seen her for a while. Yeah, she dropped in. I don't know if she's still got the sword. I didn't look. Yeah, I'll probably look at that because I don't. I know that some people have been mods. No, watch this. 10 out of 10 driving there. Why? You're going to see some more in a minute. I think what it is when you're doing this, I'm trying to. Yeah, look how close I am there as well. And I'm trying to work out where the barrier is. Because that's the issue, where the barrier is. Indicated too late there. Yeah, I think she said hello, to be honest. Yeah, I think she did say hello. I think I'm going straight on at the next one. It's not telling me to move over. So I always do that when I'm driving in real life. If I come up to where there's a turning to go to the right or the left and I'm in that lane, I always move over to the next lane for traffic that's either coming on at the other end or leaving, because people tend to slow down. But if you kind of see them in front and you indicate, you can carry on at your natural speed. I tend to drive like that anyway, although I don't drive anything like I do in this game. I drive worse. I drive worse. People actually leave. Right, cruise control's on, guys. People actually leave the motorway when they know 50's on. Right, I need to slow down. Yeah, they actually 50's on the road. I'm kind of enjoying this. I do like bun or is it bound? Yeah. I have seen there's nobody plays this game like Mr. C. I don't care what anybody says. There's nobody plays this game like Mr. C. Mr. C is the Formula 1 truck driver extraordinaire. Right, this is where I'm going to have to slow down because I've got the truck in front. I've got this little thing here and the gap isn't big enough. Thank you. You never seen or heard of him? Mr. C. Frederickson? You've never heard of Mr. C. the Frederickson? Oh, gosh. I don't know how you have never heard of the Mr. C. Frederickson. He's well known, Mr. C. Yeah, he just is. He's the only one I know. Oh, actually, no. Without promoting the other person. Oh, gosh. Without promoting the other person, there's only another streamer I know that plays this game at 100 miles an hour. I think I am coming off at this turn in here. I'm trying to use the proper sat-nav rather than the game sat-nav, which is where all those errors came from before. Well, that's my excuse. Oh! I took that. What's down there? Look, you would say I took that right. So there not to be no. Oh, there's got to. I could have took it that way. Look, according to this, I haven't hit anything, but it's the. I'm going. People are so impatient. Yeah, I know. Look at the other side. I had all that space. That'll teach you to stay too close. Wow. It's hard to judge. Oh no, my gears aren't working. Oh, my gearbox is gone. The gearbox is playing up, guys. Look at this. Watch this. I've got this guy here now, look. It's just a complete farce. Can you see what I'm doing? I've got beacons on. I'm going to have to go around this like this. I've got beacons going. Everything's going, yet they don't see me. Right, I'm trying to take it wide. Got to go that way. See, it's these are Spanish roads. That's what it is. They're too narrow. For something like this to go through, it's too narrow. Here we go. Another one here, look. Look at that. Look at the difference. And I'm trying to look through the rear view mirror to make sure I'm not that far over this side. That's the issue I've got. You got your third tattoo done? What did you have done? Are you going to send me a picture? And I'll have a look. I like the art on tattoo. I'm not into tattoos. You got 10. Mr. C's got 10 tattoos, have you? I'm not going to ask where they all are. Oh, it's your brother's name, but in fancy. Oh, okay, that's got to be good. Oh, it's Bon. I didn't say Bond. I didn't even do that. I don't know. So it's Bon. Bun 9001. I'll get there eventually. I'll just call you Nuke, DJ Nuke. There you go. I'm just going to call you DJ Nuke. Thank you. I can't look at it when I'm driving. That's the hardest thing for me to look at Discord. I'll try, but when I'm driving, it's the hardest thing for me to do because my other mouse is over there. Because I used to. Here we go. I'm going to try and do this and not crash. Oh, can I say the name? Do you mind? Do you mind if I say the name out? Does it matter? I'm going to call you DJ Nuke. I kind of like that better. And I'm kind of travelling at such a speed. Alright, so it says Jamie, which is nice. I'm going to call you DJ Nuke because I think that would suit you, because obviously you're something into the music scene with that name anyway. So I'm going to stick to it and go, yo DJ. Always sounds good. I've got to try and not take these cones out at the bottom. Well, that's good. Is that your passion for making music? Now that'll look nice, that will, you know, Dan. Because of what you've sent me, I can see the one that you've got of the Phoenix, which would be on your left arm. Music does make the world go round. People don't realise how much, though. A lot of people put it down to money, though, don't they, Mr. C? Oh, gaming is your passion. Oh, wonderful. No, that's good, that is. I've always liked gaming. Oh, God. 2 miles over the speed limit. Yeah, I've always liked gaming. But the difference is people refer to gaming as different, because some people look at your die-hard gamers that are in leagues you know, that play tournaments. It's still gaming. And then when you look at what we do, streamers, I've always been into gaming, always. Me and my missus have been together a good number of years, and I always, you know, gaming. I've had a Xbox over there, by the way. PS3, never had a PS4. PS3, love to play the games on that. I've had all the Nintendo consoles. I've had all the Amigas. I've had the Mega Drives. I've had the I've had all of them. Atari STs. I've had them all of them. And for me, it's all about gaming. That's what it's all about for me. All about the gaming experience, enjoying yourself. I like the way they've gone now, though. Like things like this, I love this. Do you know what? I think I tried Guitar Hero, but didn't really enjoy it. I'm going to get stuck. Oh, look how this thing can't make it properly. Oh, I'm nearly there anyway. Wow, I'm nearly there. I am nearly there. 50's nearly there. Third. Take that wide. Oh, did he do that? Yes. I practically went over the roundabout, by the way, guys. Right, let's get this thing up so I can see where I've got to turn. Oh, it's telling me to go round. Oh, so you can't actually enter from this side. You've got to go around. That's going to be fun. I still have a Sega Genesis. That was a nice one. With CD pack. Oh, come on. Hold on a second. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, okay. Okay. That was my fault, bus driver. Look at this. Look. Why would you stop there? Look at this. I can only just make the corner. I've even got the... Look at this. I've even got the tow truck. The tow truck's just up there. Look. See it? There. It's waiting. I always blame Chat Mr. C. You should know that. If you don't make mistakes. Right, straighten that up. And then go wide. Then take that turn. He's carrying a train here, look. Look at this. Look what he's carrying. Right, we managed to get down here anyway. As if this is where I'm supposed to be. What? You can't fathom some drivers, can you? That's why it's so realistic. Right, I think this is my turn in here. Yep, I think this is my turn in. There is no way I'm going to park this thing anywhere in here. It just ain't going to happen. We'll go for the awkward one just for the fun. I was not on the wrong side of the road, thank you very much, Diablo. I'm never on the wrong side of the road. Right, let's have a look at this. Well, I bet I can't even make this, but here we go. Let's have a look at this. I am never on the wrong side of the road. You get... Wow, look at this. How am I going to get... Oh, this is going to be fun. I can see what's going to happen here. I'm going to get stuck. Oh, you are joking. Where the hell have I got to put this? Oh, you are kidding. Okay, so this is what it's like. I've got to get that there. So really, what I should have done. Oh, I know what I can. What can I? Let me think what I can do. Drive around. Drive round and reverse. Try not to take the crates out. I've got to drive round and reverse. I've got no choice. There's no way I'm going to do that. Oh, I know. I should have gone this way, shouldn't I? Really. I'm going to reverse this thing out. Wow. Yeah, it is. It's the oh god, it's the Jazzy pack. Should be. Oh no! Jazzy Cat pack it is. Military audience. Military. Just a military pack. There's quite a few out there that he's done, to be honest. Because you can't see that actual bend. That's what the problem is with this. Well, you're going to take it there and bring the thing back in. Try and hit your car. Right, now let's see if I can do this. Okay. Now, if I manage not to hit this here, I should. This ain't gonna work. I don't have the clearance, do I? I don't have the clearance on that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it might do. Let's try that. I might do it. Go on, just... There we go. I ain't got anything. This is not good for me. Handbrake's on. I've just got an issue with it. Right, handbrake's off. Get back inside. I want to kind of make it look professional, but in other words, just stay within them lines, 50. Then you've done it. Right. Okay. Let's go for reverse. Won't go in reverse. Oh no, my gearbox is not working now. Tell you what. Oh, there we go. We had gearbox issue. Yep, no problem, sir. Yeah, if it means to remember somebody by, that's what a lot of people have them for anyway. Right, let's see if we can get this done. No, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. See, this is where I get to learn the angle that you want to turn it at. Now, I've gone wide. I can tell I've gone wide. Oh, it's not that bad, actually. Yeah, I'm better. Not that bad. I so prefer to do it this way personally, because I can see. Something wrong with this gear, the gearbox. It's either me. It's not going in gear. Oh, that's what it is. Bit of power. Bit of power. Yeah, I'm going to struggle here with this. Tell you what I've got to do. Do that. Well, it's accepting it, but I won't accept that, to be fair. It's accepting it, and I think that's not good enough. I'm going to try again, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Because that's not good enough for 50. Get it nearly on full lock. That'll pivot it better. Just trying to find the right way to put this bloody thing in. I think that might work. I'm going to give up at that. I'm gonna do it at that. Oh, damage! What? So in other words, I got all that for nothing. Not happy. Not happy at all. Not happy. Not happy at all. Right, guys, what 50 is going to do now is this. I'm going to have to take a break. What? I'm going to take a break. Wow, 50's really got issues with his vehicle. It won't go in gear. Will not go in gear. There we go. No, I think I've got a problem with my stuff. Right, so 50's going to take a break here, and we're going to give myself a couple. Wow! Yeah, I've got issues, Lord. Everything's gone to pot here. Don't know if it's the game or my steering wheel, but things are not reacting properly. So I think I'm going to come off at the right time. Yeah, things aren't acting right here. I don't know what it is. Got no idea what it is. No gears, no nothing. Right, okay. So that's normally a sign, isn't it? Look at that. It's normally a sign. Anyway, guys, 50's going to come off. I'm going to try and come back on for about 6 o'clock, 6:30ish, and see what I can do till later. I'll only be streaming till probably 8 at the max. Oh, God, because I have to get up. So, guys, thank you very much for watching the Fifth Plus Gamer. This was Pro Mods, and have a wonderful afternoon. Woo! So, I will speak to you all later. You ready? The 50 Plus Gamer. 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 The 50 Plus Gamer Squad. You ready?
Gamers.